Hello, John here, also known as Veninator, and welcome back to the TGC Tours. So we're at the Saskatchewan Farms Classic at Sheridan Timber Co, and we are doing really well in this tournament. So round number 1 we got 6 under, round number 2 5 under, round number 3 we got 8 under. So it's put us into a really good position. I believe we're in the top 10 at the moment. So fingers crossed we can have another good round here and stay in that top 10 position. Hopefully, we'll see how we get on. Sorry, hold on a second, I'm on the wrong setting here. So I'm going to look at the course settings for round number 4. So we're on the black tees, pin set 4, medium winds from the southwest. We've got very firm fairway firmness. So green firmness and green speed are default. So let's see what they are. So green firmness is firm and green speed is medium fasts. Okay, let's see how we get on round number 4. Hopefully, we can continue playing as well as we have been playing. That round number 3 didn't feel like I was playing my best, to be honest, and then suddenly I got an 8 under round. Just my putting started to come alive a little bit, and I got some good chips in, which was great. Not complaining, it was fantastic. Here we go. Right then, so the wind is slightly pulling this to the right, and it's done enough that that's a good shot to start with. Really positive start. Okay, so I'm going to go just with this as it is. Hopefully hit it well enough that it's going to get over the little slope. And it has. That's really good.
Like that, won't you?
Great shot.
This putt is for birdie.
And there we go. We've got a birdie to start off with. So we're keeping up that positive momentum for round number 3. As you can probably guess, I play rounds number 3 and 4 together. So I play the first 2 rounds on a Sunday, and then I usually play the rounds 3 and 4 on a Thursday.
Here on hole number 2.
Okay. This is a bit of a difficult one. Bit snaky. Okay, so the wind's pulling this right again. Oh, just about stayed on the fairway.
240 from the pin.
Okay, I'm going to go just with what we've got here, and I'm going to increase the range very slightly. Right, hopefully, the lie didn't pull it as much as I was hoping it was going to, actually. Bit of a shame. It's going to be a tricky little, let's say little putt, long putt.
Under regulation.
Okay, I'm just going to try and get this close, really.
For eagle.
So it's going to slow down massively because of this hill. It's not, it's going to speed up a lot now. Oh wow, that's awful. Okay.
No, that was tough. It's a little bit.
Yeah, that was difficult.
Here's a 20-foot putt.
Okay, so 20-foot putt is not exactly ideal after the position I was in. That's a shame.
And just drop.
Okay, that's fine then.
Get a par.
Okay, so we got par, so we didn't lose any shots, really. I mean, you could argue that on a par 5 you're supposed to get a birdie. But, I mean, we got a birdie on the first hole, which we haven't got every time. So they've worked each other out. It's worked out fairly well. Okay. Right, that was a pretty good shot. It went a little bit to left, but I think we're okay.
Okay, setting up about 180 yards out.
Okay. So we're going to add 5 yards to this, so it's going to be, if I do that, it's going to go over it. Awful shot.
And I think this is in the rough.
That's a shame.
Oh,
okay.
Missed the green on that one.
Not the best shot. Okay, so I'm definitely going to flop this. Chip it and the momentum will be awful. Bounce around forever, probably. Still gone around for... Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, 11 feet
so
to deal
another
with.
tough putt, and to be honest, the angle of this is awful as well. No, that was such a hard putt. I wasn't expecting that to go in.
This one's for bogey. Looking pretty good.
Okay, shame. Okay, so we're basically back to even. Well, I say basically, we are back to even after 3 holes. So that's a shame. So the pin set for this one is... And it seems a bit more difficult this round. So we'll see how we can get on here. I'm not entirely sure. I can't actually see the scores for this round like I could see the last one. So I don't actually know how everyone else has done on this one. Maybe a bit too ambitious with that shot. I was. Okay. It's only light rough though, so we're okay. Executed it well. Pretty close. It's going to roll nicely towards it as well, which is good.
9 feet to the cup. This one's tracking.
And please don't turn too much, and it hasn't.
Great effort
There we
on
go.
this
So
hole
we're back to
bounce
under
back
par.
after the bogey on the last. Great work.
Really
That's a
positive.
birdie.
Okay, so we're back to under par, which I'm really pleased about. Hopefully, we can keep going. And yeah, keep getting under par results. Hopefully, we can get
All right. Ready to go
similar
here on the
scores to
fifth
the other
hole.
rounds. So I have aimed it slightly to the left to try and compensate for the wind, but it
Heading
hasn't done
right.
enough, unfortunately.
Well, that's
Okay, so bunker
that's
shots
okay.
aren't
Look on
always the end of the
green,
world.
Maybe on the next shot.
Playing very quickly for some reason. I'll probably do best to slow that down, but that worked.
Played out of
So that was
sand.
pretty good, that bunker shot, really, for so little thought put into it. So yeah, pretty pleased with that.
Pretty lengthy par 5 hole ahead of us.
But yeah, I'm playing pretty quickly at the moment. Okay, so that's pretty good. Got to go right in the fairway, so that's fine.
Okay, second shot on the 6th.
Oh, this is a bit of an awkward one. Okay. Gone with a safer shot here to avoid the bunker.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Okay, so we'll see what this means now then. Probably the right shot. Hit it well.
All right, kick left.
Okay,
well,
decent.
Here's an 18-footer.
See how much this actually turns here.
That appears to be online.
It is turning. Oh, it turned just slightly more
on that one.
than I was planning for. Okay.
Nicely.
There we go. Okay, so I mean, it was a par, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, that bunker was in the right place for that. So I mean, if I hit that bunker, I don't know if I would have got to the green. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was the right decision or not to be a bit cautious there, but
let's see what we can
it's okay. It's worked out okay. Oh wow, this really makes a difference, doesn't it? The how far back the tee is. What was that? Well, it's on the fairway, so I'm going to take it as a victory right there. Okay.
All right. This is about.
I mean, talk about looking at the positives. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, it's too far to the right.
Nice
it looked like it was the right shot choice.
All right,
or pretty much.
What do you say? It's getting there.
But yeah, it feels like a different golf course with this pin set.
So far, so good.
So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm disappointed or not by the results here. I mean, I'm 1 under. 1 under's pretty good, really, for this stage. And it's more difficult. It definitely is more difficult with the pin set and the tees, the black tees, really making a difference. Okay. Right, this is a tricky one. Awkward range for me again. But yeah, I've chose the right thing to do there. So I've added some loft to the shot.
14-footer.
Okay, so it's not enough, unfortunately.
And you've got this left for par on this one.
Okay, so we got a par out of that.
That was a good putt.
I mean, the first shot, I was very, well, I wasn't sure exactly what to go for. And it got close enough that I got a par out of it. And there was a little bit of a chance I could have got a birdie. So I'm not complaining with that at all. See if we can carry on. I'm not sure. This is the thing. It depends on how other people play as well. Other people also struggle with this one, which, to be honest, I'd imagine a lot of people probably will, because it is very obviously different this round.
Looks like about 150.
I mean, it might work in people's favour. I'm not sure. I might find it easier, maybe. I don't know. Okay, pretty good
for the approach. And here we go, potential birdie. It could be a good one.
Hopefully that goes in. It has.
Okay,
Yeah, there we go. Fantastic.
Dropping it in there.
There we go. So 2 under front 9 is pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm not going to sniff at that. That was pretty good. So let's see if we can carry on with this. Yeah, 2 under. Honestly, it's a bit harder this time round. So I'm not
par 4.
not being too hard on myself here. I've hit it left, which is where that bunker is, unfortunately.
No. Heading to the beach.
Oh, it's just got out of the beach as well, which isn't great.
Shot on the 10th.
Okay. Gone for the flop shot again. Tend to prefer those in those circumstances. Oh no. See, this is where reading the green, that's something I'm supposed to be working on.
Away.
I wish I would have remembered that before I hit that shot.
Oh, it could be.
There we go. That solved the problem. There we are. So we got a birdie anyway, so we're okay. So we're actually at 3 under, I believe, for the round, which is great. And we're doing well. We've done well this whole tournament. I mean, 22 under for me at this stage is really positive. Really not going to complain at that. I mean, my typical rounds at the moment, for 4 rounds, I've been getting like 23 under and stuff like that.
And this
so
one's about 135
it's well on course to what I'm used to. I'm just going to go with this. Perhaps I've been playing it a little bit safe.
On approach, setting up here, nestled into this green side.
I've had a few good chip-ins recently. Not this time. A pretty good shot.
On in and save your par.
It felt good.
There it is.
There you go. It was a good chip. And there you go. So we got a par out of it, so that's pretty good. It didn't go flying off down the green. So that's always good to see. Played quite a few platinum courses as practice rounds. And yeah, hit that slightly off and you're back to square one, more or less, by the time it stops rolling. There we go. I'm definitely not at the level where I want to be playing platinum rounds regularly. They're a nightmare.
Good stuff. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin.
Okay. Right, let's see with this. It might bounce too much. Oh no, it's looking pretty good actually. Oh, it is. It has gone a bit too far. Okay, pretty good.
What, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle.
So this just gets close. I should have really gone for pace more than trying to get that in.
Could be a birdie on the
got a bit too ambitious for my own good there.
This putt's going.
But there we go. Got a birdie out of it anyway, so we're okay. It worked out okay. But yeah, I went for it a bit quicker than maybe I should have there. But yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. We did well. And we're on 23 under, which is really good. Okay, I'm going to go with this here then. So gap wedge. That's looking very good. It's a bit too far, but yeah, I'm happy with that. That's pretty close to the pin.
All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup.
There you go, and a nice putt.
Drops in the hole. That's your 6th.
A comfortable putt.
Today.
Yeah, so we're at 5 under, I believe, for this round, which is really, really positive. We're sort of matching our scores from the other rounds at the minute. But yeah, playing really well. We're only 13 holes in as well.
All right, put this one out in the fairway.
Okay. Right, so I've hit that to the left. The wind hopefully is going to pull that enough, and that's actually gone pretty much as where I'd want it to go.
Around 110 yards to the pin.
I'm going to go with the lob wedge and hope this actually gets there. I never hit 100%. Well, I rarely hit 100% power.
And this one's for bird.
So the 102% meant that it did get over that hill anyway. So there we go. So that's another birdie. So we're playing really well at this in this back nine. We did well in the back nine in the last round as well. But yeah, the tees and the pin set have made it more difficult this round. The wind isn't very challenging, really. It's not got to that sort of high level of wind, luckily. The wind may impact this one. Oh no, it's fine. There's part of me wondering whether or not it would pull it to the left enough for the bunkers to come into play, but we're okay. Right, this is tricky. How much is the wind going to pull this? So I've hit it fast, which is for the best. I'd rather hit it fast than hit it slow and to the right.
All right, 20 feet to go.
Right, so this is 5 down, 5 inches.
Super.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I was worried about the pacing, but there we go. I was worried of it going really far past the hole is what I was concerned about, but we've got the pacing pretty much spot on. If anything, a bit slow, so yeah, really good. Another really positive round coming on here.
All right, pop a nice one out in the fairway on this one.
Right, this is a more difficult one. Hit it left. The wind, hopefully, is going to stop this. And no, it's gone into an unfortunate place. Okay, so I needed the club down again, basically, then. Okay. I'm going to go with this here. This should be a good shot, hopefully. Wow, it's a bit too left.
Heading left.
And it's too pacey. Okay, that wasn't a good shot, then.
Well, you tried. You just
That's a shame.
Didn't quite hit this green. This is what our third shot's looking like.
But with a more aggressive shot there, and
for the save.
It's okay. So surprisingly, the greens have been more forgiving on this pin set at the end here, because I've had some straight putts at the end, which is really nice for me, by all means. But yeah, I've had it a bit more tricky on the other holes, the other rounds, I think, when it comes to the ending holes. Maybe they started feeling sorry for people after the tough start on this round. Okay, so I've hit that a bit to the right.
Heading right at the pin.
Okay.
Well done on that shot. You're on the green. Nowhere near the hole, but that's nitpicking at this point.
It's not the best, is it, really?
If you want to drop this in the hole.
This may end up being a bogey if I'm not careful. Getting the pacing right on this is tough. Is it going to get close?
Ooh, just
it's stopped. Probably close enough.
Got a 7-foot putt.
There we go. Okay, we got a par. That's good. Honestly, after I got that far away, I did not want anything other than a par anyway. I mean, I would have loved a birdie, obviously, but I wasn't expecting one or hoping for one, really. But yeah, playing really well. I believe we're on 7 under for this round. Okay, so we can't actually hit it past there this time round. So we have actually been able to hit driver.
Right on the board.
And actually get it past this area in the past, I believe.
Here it's about 250 yards out.
Okay, so I actually think this is probably the right shot. It did not actually move anywhere near as much as I thought it was going to. I thought it'd go to the left. I thought it'd pull a lot.
Third shot.
Oh, okay, this is going to be tough. Try and get this to stay close to the hole. It hasn't really.
One more putt and you could write 64 on the scorecard.
Unfortunately, this is a very tough putt that I have putted. There we go. So that's another really positive round. So 7 under is really good. I don't actually know what position I'm going to end up on with this. Those last 2 rounds were better than my first 2 rounds. So I'm really happy. Pleasantly surprised. I thought they're going to be more difficult. So 8 under and a 7 under to finish off the event. Really positive event. I'll see you for next week. And yeah, fingers crossed to do well here. And who knows? I don't think it's a top 5. If it was a top 5, I would get 2 promo marks and we'll be in CCI next week. Which, wow, fingers crossed. But either way, I'll see you very soon for another round of TGC tours. Until then, yeah, goodbye.